Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared2Freak here bringing you another Minecraft Star Wars vehicle tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be going ahead and doing the RZ-1, also known as the A-Wing Starfighter. Probably more commonly known as the A-Wing Starfighter, so a lot of you guys would probably recognize its name from. And this vehicle here was designed and manufactured by the Quad Systems Engineering, and basically it was inspired by some of the Republic Starfighters of the Clone Wars and stuff like that. Now, the Rebellion wanted a ship that could counter the fast maneuvering and all that stuff of the TIE fighters and some of the experimental models like the Interceptor and stuff like that. And they basically turned to the A-Wing as it was a very fast aircraft, especially when they went ahead and stripped it down. Now, the A-Wing the Rebellion used is actually a stripped down version of the actual A-Wing that would be produced by the shipyards of Kuat. So basically it's stripped down, and it doesn't have shields or as heavy a firepower, but basically that's what the Rebellion wanted, a nice fast light fighter that could go and intercept TIE fighters and basically outfly them, which is what the A-Wing can do. Plus, it's probably one of my favorite ships from Star Wars. Believe it or not, I really do like the A-Wing, maybe because it was my first LEGO set. My first LEGO set ever was a A-Wing, or just because I like it, but I don't know. It's one of those two. I just really like the fighters, so it's really cool to kind of come back and build it in Minecraft. Now, but once we get done with the main design, I'll also be showing you guys how to put landing gear on this vehicle, so if you guys want to have this thing landed, you guys are going to be able to do so. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a look at the vehicle. There's not much. It's a pretty small, simplistic vehicle. We should be able to fly through it pretty easily with a tutorial. We've done a few big tutorials recently, so I wanted to go ahead and kind of, take it back a notch, nice, smaller kind of Star Wars thing, which you can never go wrong with. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started by taking a look at this. So you can see right here the center stripe is going to be red. We're going to be making this red. It's most commonly that's what the A-Wings were shown as. And of course you can always go ahead and replace the stripe colors and the color of the stripe there with any color you guys choose to do so. Basically whatever color the stripe was would pretty much mean what fighter squadron it was a part of. So kind of a little thing there in case you guys didn't know. Basically the colors of the fighters and stuff like that actually were part of the squadrons that they were in. Kind of a fun little thing there. So yeah, you got that. You got some the guns on the side here, all that stuff. Pretty nice detailing. Of course you got the engines on your side, which came out pretty nice. You had this section here. I believe this was maybe boosters, or I'm not 100% sure on what these exactly were right here. But it had some kind of thing going on here, like it looks like little engines or something like that, or boosters as I mentioned. But yeah, so I went ahead and put those in right there on the back, and it came out pretty good. I'm satisfied with how it looks and all that stuff. And yeah, you can just see the same side. It's completely symmetrical on both sides. So pretty nice stuff. And again, I'll be showing you guys how to put the landing gear on once we get close to the end of the tutorial and all that fun stuff. So with that, let's go ahead and move into our first layer, Layer 1. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to our first layer, Layer 1. So for Layer 1, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and basically be building the bottom portion here of the kind of like the back portion. I'm not quite sure what to really call them. They're not really wings. I don't know what to really call them, but basically this back section here, this row right here. Now, you guys can kind of tell where that is. It's near the rear of the fighter, so, it's going to be kind of near the back here. So if you're putting this in a certain location, you guys can go ahead and do that. Now, also, if you do want to build this landed, this thing will be a total of basically 1 block off the ground. So you can imagine if we have our ground right here represented by the 3 orange stained clay not orange stained clay, but orange wool blocks, you're going to have a space of 1 and then the actual back piece here. So if you want to plan this for the landing gear, you're going to go ahead and want to put this row 1 block from the ground. So just like that. So anyways, once you go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and place down basically 3 blocks of quartz followed by a stone brick full block. And then after we go ahead and do that, we can go and take our placeholder blocks, go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're just going to go ahead and place down another row directly across from it. So just like that. And we can go ahead and, of course, delete those placeholder blocks there in the center because we will not need them. So if you look at this from above, you should have 2 lines, basically of 3 quartz and a stone brick full block on the end. And we should have a space of 7 in between them. Once you guys have that complete, that is it for Layer 1. And with that, we can move on to Layer 2. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to Layer 2. Now for Layer 2, what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and basically we did half off camera and we're going to do the other half on camera. And basically it's symmetrical on either side, so this is going to work perfectly for this. So to get started here, we want to go ahead and go to these blocks we've already placed for the back here. Now we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a quartz full block on top of this stone brick full block, just like that, followed by a stone brick top slab that comes off the back of that block, or the side really, I should say, toward the rear, just like that. Now after you guys have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz full blocks, so you have a total of 4 right here, followed by an upside down quartz stair, just like that, coming off that row of 4 of quartz blocks. Then we just want to go ahead and take our quartz top slabs, place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs, just like that. Then we want to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and go to this quartz full block here, so the last one in this row of 4. We just want to go ahead and place down a quartz top slab right next to it, followed by a second one just like that, and then we're going to go ahead and place down a one of these nether brick full blocks. So you're just going to place that nether brick full block, actually a row of 3 across. So you can see here we're going to have our 2 quartz top slabs on each side, and they're going to connect to a row of 3 just like that. Now after you guys go and do that, we're going to place down a stone brick stair in the center on that row of 3, followed by an upside down stone brick stair on either side of that stone brick stair, so you can get something like that for the back. Now going ahead and continue on from this row of 3 here, we're going to go ahead and place down rows of nether brick that go out like this. So from each of these rows here, we're just going to go and go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So again, that's 9 blocks from this row of 3 right here, giving you a grand total of 10. So you should have basically a big 3 by 10 rectangle right here of nether brick. And then on the very end here from these full blocks here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 nether brick top slabs going out like that. Now once you guys have that complete, we want to go ahead and take our blocks of quartz, and we're going to go ahead and go next to these full blocks here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 blocks of quartz, just like that. And then we want to go ahead and go back to this quartz top slab here, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 quartz top slabs. So it's going to stick out by 1 past this this row of 8 right here. And then you just want to go ahead and place down 1 that goes in like this, so a quartz top slab that goes in like that. And then we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 that are along these nether brick top slabs. So if we go ahead and take a look at it from above, we should have something looking like that. And we can go and take a look at it from below, just like this, so you guys can kind of see. Feel free to pause the video if you guys need to, if you guys need to see where anything is. But overall, still a very simple build, so we should be able to go ahead and now move on to layer 3. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 3. For layer 3 here, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to our back engines and getting a little bit easier for us to go ahead and start off of going to these. So what we want to first do is we want to go ahead and basically go to the stone brick top slab right here. Now coming off of either side of it, kind of at an angle here, we're going to place down 2 stone brick full blocks just like that. And that's going to try to start to form our back engine just like that. Now after you guys have that done, we're just going to place down 2 more stone brick full blocks on either side just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and skip a space of 1, and we're going to go ahead and place down another stone brick full block on either side just like that. Now this right here is where it gets a little bit different. So we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick full block on this side, followed by another brick full block over here on the left side. Or sorry, my bad, the right side. So we get something that just looks like that. And then we're going to place down another brick full block, followed by if we go ahead and grab our stone brick, we're going to go ahead and actually place down, a quartz full block. So you should get something that kind of looks like that so far. Now going ahead and go into this stone brick full block here, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall right next to it. And then we're going to place down a row of 3 here of stone brick full blocks, and we're just going to connect over here to the other side, in which we'll go ahead and place down the blocks we're using over here. One thing we can also do is go ahead and take our orange stained glass, place down 2 right here just to make the engine look a little bit nicer. And we can also, just to kind of sprucing this up a little bit from looking at the back, I just kind of realized this, we could go ahead and maybe put a block of coal before that orange stained clay block, just like that, to make the engines look nice. And then when you get to this section here, you want to go ahead and on top of these 2 stone brick upside down stairs, we're just going to go and place down a stone brick stair like that. And then in the center, we're going to place down a birchwood fence gate, or you can choose whatever fence gate you want to use, but I chose to use birch there. And once you get to this point here, after this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a stone brick full block just like that. Now from that stone brick full block here, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 quartz full blocks, followed by 1 and 2 quartz half slabs. And then continuing along out here to the sides, we're going to go ahead and go from this quartz full block here, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 quartz full blocks, followed by a quartz stair like this, and then a quartz corner stair, and then a quartz half slab like that. Again, whatever we do on this side, you're going to do to that side. And then after we have that done, we want to go ahead and go to the side here again, place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks, followed by a quartz stair, and then a quartz corner stair. Oops, my bad. Let's see, I'm missing the block there. Quartz corner stair, and then a quartz half slab just like that. And then again, we want to go ahead and go from the nether brick here, place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks, and then we just want to go ahead and place down a quartz half slab just like that to go ahead and kind of form the side here. Now we also do have this gun over here that we want to go ahead and put in. So for this, we're going to go ahead and use a few different blocks here. We want to go ahead and go to these 2 quartz full blocks, place down a stone brick stair like this, and then one on the back of it just like that. Coming off the stone brick stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or sorry, my bad, 3 stone brick, or sorry, just regular stone half slabs coming off like that. And then on the back, just add a little bit of detail, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull, just like that. Now, going ahead and going up to the front section up here, we have these 2 quartz half slabs here on each side. In between them, we're going to go and place down 2 rows of 3 here of nether brick, full block, or sorry, half slabs. And then coming out to the front, we're just going to go ahead and place down 1 additional row of nether brick half slabs, just like that. And then after these half slabs here, we're going to go ahead and place down 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 nether brick full blocks. So you get something that kind of looks like that from above. Again, if you need to pause the video at anywhere, feel free to do so, but that's what you guys want to have. Also, one thing that we do want to add is some stone buttons here for a little bit of detail. So for this, we're going to place down on this quartz full block a stone button, and on this one as well. And once you guys have that done, you guys have completed layer 3, and with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 4. Alright guys, so real quick before we move on to layer 4, I just want to go ahead and point out that on the back here, I meant to go ahead and place down a stone button on this side of this nether brick full block, so just go ahead and do that. It's just a small little detail, but it, you know, every little detail helps, that's for sure. So now we can go ahead and move on to our next layer, which we'll be doing it all on camera since it's starting to get a little bit easier for me, so I can actually go ahead and do this. So to start off with, we're going to go ahead and go to this row right here, so it's your 3rd row back of these nether brick rows of 3 here. We're just going to place down 2 stone buttons just like that. Now on top of the, basically, or after those stone buttons here, we want to go ahead and place down 3 nether brick half slabs on top of those nether brick full blocks, followed by 2 quartz half slabs on either side. And then we just want to go ahead and repeat this process one more time. So 3 nether brick half slabs and then a quartz half slab on either side. After you guys go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and place down a black stained glass full block in the center. You guys can also change the color to whatever you guys want, but I'm going to be using black stained glass because I think it looks a little I think it looks nice with the aircraft. I don't know. Just my opinion, so I'm just going to be using black, so you guys can always change that up. So after we have that, we're just going to place down a nether brick half slab on either side, followed by a quartz half slab after that nether brick half slab. So something like that. Then we're going to follow it up by placing down a row of 3 of black stained glass across like so. And we're going to follow it up by placing down 2 quartz half slabs on either side. So 1 and 2, just like that, going out to the sides. And we're just going to go to the sides here real quick. We're going to go ahead and just place down 2 more rows of 2, so just like that. And then we want to go ahead and place down a row of 3. So 1 row of 3, and then we're going to place down a second row of 3 across like this. Then once we get to this section here, we want to go ahead and actually place down a stone brick half slab right here, followed by a quartz half slab, and then 2 quartz half slabs, so you get something like that. And of course, we're going to take that same design, flip it over here to this side, to go ahead and do the same thing over here on this side. So just like that. So if you look at it, it should look something kind of like this so far. Now, after you guys go ahead and complete that for the this canopy here for the cockpit, we're just going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, and 3 black stained glass full blocks on the sides here, 1, 2, and 3 from that one up here. So basically, you should have a total of 4 that run along the side. After you guys go ahead and do that, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 nether brick full blocks. Same thing over here on this side, 3 nether brick full blocks. Alright guys, so we have a row 3, or 2 rows of 3 here of nether brick full blocks. In between the last block here, we're going to place down a stone brick full block, followed by a stone brick stair like this on either side. And then in between the stairs here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick half slab just like that. So you get something looking like that on the back. Now for the engines themselves, the sides here, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and go to this section right here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually sorry, just 5 of these quartz blocks, followed by a button on the sides here of this quartz full block on the end here, just like that. And then coming off this one, we're going to place down a stone brick half slab. Going ahead and going over here to this side, we're going to place down 5 blocks back, and we want to go ahead and place down a stone button on the quartz full block on either side, followed by a stone brick half slab, just like that for your engines. And once you guys have that done, you guys have completed your I believe that is actually 1, 2, 3, and 4, layer 4. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 5. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to our last final layers here, layers 5 and 6. Basically, this is going to be just the final parts of everything. So to go ahead and get started here, we're going to start off with these back little thingies. So for this, we're going to go ahead and skip the first quartz full block. On the second one, we're going to place down a stair like this, followed by 1, 2, and 3 quartz full blocks behind it. Then going ahead and going up, we're going to go to this quartz full block, place down a stone brick full block on top of it, followed by 2 quartz blocks after it. And we just want to go ahead and do the same thing over here to this side. So just go ahead and repeat the same process, just like this. And you're going to go ahead and basically create your 2 little vertical things that stick out from it. Again, I don't know what you would actually call it, so it's just those things. Now, once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to this row 3 here of black stained glass we placed in the previous layer. We're going to go ahead and place down a black glass pane on top of it, just like that. We're also going to go ahead and need to grab ourselves a black stained glass full block, and we're just going to place down 3 black stained glass full blocks after that. Now on the sides here of this row 3 of black stained glass, we're just going to go ahead and place down 3 glass panes alongside of it. Same thing over here on this side, 3 black stained glass panes across that side as well, and that's going to basically form your cockpit. Now we also want to go ahead and go to this section here. We're going to place down a nether brick stair on either side, like this, followed by another brick full block there in the center. Then after we do that, we're going to place down a second nether brick full block in the center there, followed by another brick half slab on either side. And then we're just going to place down another brick half slab on top of that stone brick full block, and then we're just going to place down a stone brick half slab after that, another brick half slab to go ahead and form that. And then taking stone buns, we're just going to place down 2 stone buns on top of these nether brick full blocks, just like that. And that guys right there is going to basically do it for the design for the A-Wing. Now this is the design if you guys want to have this thing flying. Actually, one thing I want to go ahead and point out is I actually missed this in the previous layer here. Actually missed a few little details here. So actually what we want to do is we actually want to go ahead and take some iron trap doors. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3, just like that on the sides here. 1, 2, and 3, just like that to, go ahead and just add a little bit to the guns. And we also want to go ahead and take some stone buns and place it down on top of these nether brick full blocks, just like that. So just like this on your side, add a little bit of detail to it. And now you guys have the design for the A-Wing nice and complete. Now if you guys want to stay around, I'm going to go ahead and move on to putting the landing gear on. So if you guys are interested in seeing how to do that, be sure to stick around. But other than that, that's the design for the A-Wing. And with that, let's go ahead and move into the landing gear. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to the landing gear of the A-Wing. Now for the A-Wing, I've seen some different kind of designs for this. Now I've seen some A-Wings where they've just used the back kind of thingy here to land on, so this would be the very bottom. But for me personally, I think the landing gear looks a lot better when it actually has the 3 landing legs that I've seen some of the versions of the A-Wing actually have. Now, of course, if you guys want to, you guys just want to go ahead and put the front one down, you guys can easily modify the front gear to only come down, 1 block, and you can have it land on the back ones if you guys choose to do so. But for me, I'm going to have the 3 landing gear set up and ready to go. So anyways, I'm going to be showing you guys on this model what we have, and then we're going to go ahead and do it over here on this one. So anyways, let's go ahead and pretty much get started here. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and go to the bottom of our A-Wing. You can see here we have this section right here. We're going to break the first nether brick full block there in the center, and we're going to break 2 half slabs that come out from it. And on either side here, we're going to place down an iron trap door just like that to add a little bit more to the bottom. Then we're going to place down an upside down stone brick stair like that, followed by a cobblestone wall coming down just like that. And then for the landing kind of gear itself, we're going to place down a stone brick full block, followed by a stone brick half slab, that comes out from the front of it, and then a cobblestone stair on the back, or stone brick stair, my bad, I'm completely messing up my materials right now. So something just like that. And then for the rear landing gear, it's very simple. We're just going to go to the back here, break these 2 these 2 quartz full blocks. We're going to delete these 2 quartz full blocks and replace those with stone brick full blocks. So again, over here on this side, it's right here in this section. We're just going to go ahead and delete those just like that. Now, coming from this stone brick full block here, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall, followed by a second one. Same thing over here, 2 cobblestone walls down like that. And we just want to go and do what we did in the front. So a stone brick full block on either side, stone brick half slab that comes off the cobblestone, or the stone brick full block, just like that toward the front, and then a stone brick stair on the back of the block or the side really, just like that. And that right there, guys, is going to basically do it for the A-Wing. You have your landing gear on, you have the A-Wing itself, looking pretty good. That's pretty much all I'm going to be covering for the A-Wing, and this is also probably, again, the version a little bit later into the Galactic Civil War. There are some versions of the A-Wing before. It's, you know, kind of been stripped down over time and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see an earlier model of the A-Wing, be sure to let me know, and I'll be happy to go ahead and try to do that. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. As always, in the comments, be sure to let me know what you guys think of the build, and also give me ideas for what Star Wars builds you guys would like to see next time. I have plenty of vehicles designed. Most of the Rebellion fighters actually are actually designed, which is also pretty cool. So again, just be sure to let me know what you guys would like to see, and I'll love to cater to what you guys want to see. But other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this tutorial. If you guys do end up using this design, be sure to give me proper credit for it. This can be anything from a sound on the build to a link to my channel or this video if this appear on any social media sites. Just be sure to give it proper credit for the design. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow, and it helps me continue to produce these tutorials. But other than that, guys, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.